So, it's the end of the world. I hope you're not too sad about it.
You are the last people we will see, and we are the last people you will see, and that is special.
So we've come up with this brilliant idea to have like one big collective funeral for all of us. And we're gonna make it like a tribute to the human race as a whole. 5 people have gotten together, have thrown this show, this presentation together for their audience, for anyone that will be there, to somehow give some meaning to the last minutes that we have on Earth. And surprises, and games, and news bulletins that we've made super easy to watch, and lots of entertainment until the very end.
Our last gig, for me, was an exploration of what would happen at the end of the world.
The end will come unavoidably and sweep through the earth, exterminating nation by nation.
Realistically, and kind of figuratively and metaphorically.
Today, no woman conceived a child.
Huge waves of millions of refugees are crossing border after border.
Then, the Middle East falls.
10 a.m., South Asia collapses.
France,
Everyone-
Calais, Dover, now right.
By lunchtime, Europe and America were surrounded by massive caravans of millions of refugees.
We have not been enough. We have not risen to our responsibilities. We have not done enough. We just watched. There will be no forgiveness.
It's not there like a lot of plays are, just to pose a dilemma in front of you through a story in the conventional sense. It's there to make them very much a part of that story. They're being addressed as if they are the sole protagonist in this thing. You are the person who this is going to happen to, and everyone else here. It dumps them right in the middle of the action.
We want to get you guys excited tonight, so get ready for your first apocalypse of the day. Helena, take it away.
Now I want you all to get your bodies and your imaginations going. Are you ready, guys? It's great to feel like we have some hope, even though we know we're going to fucking die very soon. Right, everyone, start moving around, get warm.
Yeah, I'm about to jump. And they move, you see people with drinks sit down there, oh, he's really going to, putting them down, getting involved, and suddenly I'm being passed around, and a load of people who were sat in a world of theatre, which is, I sit here and I stand like this, and are being dragged into actually committing. They're forced to commit, because if they don't, a man actually drops to the floor. It's not make-believe, I'm physically actually above you, I could get hurt. So actually hold me.
We are playing with their expectations and their insecurities and their fears and the hopes, which are taken from the actors, the people who are devising the show and making it and presenting it to them.
I want us to collectively imagine what it would be like when we're all dead.
This whole idea of ideas and how ideas happen and how things happen when there's an audience and when there's performers together in a room, and that something is really created in that time that the show is happening.
I think that's where theatre's power lies, and the liveness and the immediacy of having a live human being in front of you, doing things that affect you.
After 1,000 years, no electronic information remains. No photo on Instagram, no status update on Facebook, no music on Spotify.
Humans are fossilized.
Within 5,000 years, all signs of our existence are gone.
There is dirt and dust everywhere.
We are that dust. Open your eyes. We are that dust, riding on currents.
The more we got into the material about the fantasy of the end of the world, we kind of ended up with the sensitivities of the performers.
Walk through this with me. For you and I, you're not so very different. You're so much more alike than we may appear to be at times. We all wanted a high school sweetheart. We wanted to be young in the 50s with meatloafs and sock hops and lawns so perfect they looked like Clark Gable was kissing them.
We looked at it as a way of freeing ourselves and continuing what we have rather than ending it.
So we
It's right there in front of you, it's right what it is. There's no game, there's no acting, there's no story. it's people on stage in front of the people in the audience, and we're all in it together throughout the whole thing. And that's the show. It's not a play. It's an experience between audience and people in front of microphones.
Why does my heart go on beating? Why do these eyes of mine cry? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when you said goodbye. Why does my heart go on beating? Why do these eyes of mine cry?